What's up, Virgo? It's your girl, Savy from Sentient, and welcome to your Virgo 2022 birthday forecast. We're going to take a look at the next year for you, okay? So, as you already know, this is not a Love and Light channel. This is a channel where I bring you the truth, served straight up, just like the libations that we pour for our ancestors. Everything you need to know as far as booking personal readings is linked in the description box below, but I do want to get right on into your birthday reading, okay? So this reading is going to be dissected into 3 different parts, so 4-month increments, and we're going to cover what's happening, the good, the bad, and the ugly, okay? So before I got into this reading, I did do a channel message for you all, and 2 different spirits came through. We had a masculine and we had a feminine energy that came through. The masculine said to bring you this message. The hard part is over. You are going to be okay. Even when it gets cloudy, you just got to get through and then he stopped. The feminine energy came through and said, just got to get through the rest of this month and you will be okay. So I'm not sure what's happening right now for you in this month in particular, but we are going to dive into it, of course. So let's start with the overall energy for you. All right, Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. What's the overall energy of this reading for Virgo? As I split the deck, I did see the 8 of Cups. So there is something that you may need to walk away from emotionally if you've already walked away physically. If not physically, you may need to walk away. But there is something that you're needing to emotionally divest from, okay? So overall energy, Daughter of Wands. So the Daughter of Wands energy is the Page of Wands. And this energy is about exploration. It is about finding life in the middle of the desert, okay? Where situations might be barren. It's finding new life there, okay? This is about inspiration as well, a spark, an idea, okay? So let's see what that's all about. And what's at the bottom of the deck? Indecision with the 2 of Swords, needing to make a head over heart decision, okay? So what's happening here? It feels like for some of you, this is I wanted to say a business, but it's not. Some of you all may have businesses, but it feels like there is something that you need to do, that you felt inspired to do for a long time, and it feels like it's in the realm of personal relationships, okay? There's some connection that is not good for you, and you know that it's not good for you, but that's where the 8 of Cups comes in. Your heart won't let you leave it. Your feelings won't let you leave it. Or if this is something that you've left already, it's something that you're emotionally still attached to. So you've already gotten this message intuitively that you're needing to walk away from whatever this is. Take it how it resonates. What's happening here for Virgo in the first 4 months of their next year? And you all, please remember that time is not linear. So if I'm reading for the middle of the year, it could be happening currently. It could be happening at the 3rd part of the year. We'll just take it how it resonates. Receive the message. All right. Yeah. What's happening in the first part of the year? Queen of Swords. Yeah, something has happened to you. Queen of Swords energy is the divorce queen. And she learns from her mistakes, okay? So whatever has happened, whatever has happened definitely is a heartbreak. We have the Knight of Wands and the Three of Swords with the Queen of Swords. What this energy is already feeling like is that you are being very much overprotective of yourself right now with the Ten of Wands. You're being very overprotective of yourself in order to not encounter more heartbreak, okay? So the Queen of Swords, divorce queen, someone who's been through, whatever, and has learned from their mistakes, okay? So now her energy is very much, if you fool me once, shame on me. If you fool me twice, you're not gonna fucking fool me again. Okay, you're not gonna fool me twice. All right, so she got her thing on her, ready to blow if anybody want beef. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands with the Three of Swords. And the reason why you are so defensive of yourself and so protective of yourself is because this is the way that you are saving yourself from heartbreak, from grief, from pain. You are being your own hero. All right, so that's why you stay strapped, Queen of Swords energy, and you're protecting yourself from being overburdened. Okay, you are trying to end whatever burdens you currently are experiencing or that you've recently just experienced. Okay, so this is what's happening now. Okay, so what's happening in the second portion of the year? I love it. Yes. Okay, so in this next portion of the year, what's happening is that whatever regrets, whatever, you had, whatever pain that you had, you are moving away from it. You're clearing it out with the Five of Cups in the reverse. All right? You're no longer crying over that spilled milk. Instead, you are becoming more restful. All right? You are recovering. You are in recovery from all of that. And then we have the Moon card. But what is that Moon card all about? So the Moon card is all about secrets. It is about things that we keep below the surface, our subconscious, the things that we keep suppressed, our hopes and our fears. Let's clarify the Moon. Why is the Moon here? Okay. The Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is a financial windfall, a blessing, a gift, a seed being planted. I automatically got secret pregnancy. That's why I paused like that. I heard secret pregnancy. Some of you all may be pregnant right now and you're keeping it under wraps. This is why you are, this is why you're trying to protect yourself from any unnecessary stress, grief, burdens. This is why you're trying to make sure that you recover and you rest from whatever it is that you've gone through already, because there's something more important. A child. Wow. Now, obviously, everybody watching this is not going to be pregnant, but for those of you all who this is not a physical pregnancy, it could literally be the birth of an idea, a company, a relationship, something new beginning that you want to keep protected from your past, from the pain, the burdens that you've uncovered. And I've also gotten a message, a download rather, that's what that feminine energy meant. Some of you already know you're pregnant. You're not saying anything because you want to make sure that you get out of this, trimester, that the baby is healthy and all that before you say anything. And she said, you only have to get through this month. Let me know if that resonates in the comments or not. I mean, because it's a secret, right? But okay. All right, and what about the last part of the year? What's happening there? Temperance, balance, patience, healing. Hermit energy with the Ace of Wands. And Justice. So in the last part of the year, it feels like everything is going to balance out. After a period of introspection, after a period of healing and rest, after a period of seclusion, you're going to get a burst of energy. There's going to be whatever this is that you've been wanting to do, desiring to do, you're going to do it. So it's almost like, I keep getting pregnancy messages. What I wanted to say is whatever it is that you're working on, it's like you're using this year as a period of incubation. And it's going to be within the last 4 months or towards the end of the year that you actually let the cat out of the bag, that you actually, expose your business that you've been working on, that you actually announce your marriage, your proposal, your engagement, whatever. It's like this next 8 months is really going to be more about recovery for you, about resting, about nurturing yourself, pouring into yourself, about healing, heavy on the healing. This next 8 months is going to be all about healing for you. And even if that means secluding yourself, keeping yourself away from others so that you can focus inward, focus on you. What's the justice, Spirit? What is the justice that Virgo is going to receive this year? King of Cups. Emotional mastery, emotional fulfillment. Getting everything that you want. Sometimes you got to. Sometimes you got to. Sometimes Spirit will do this. Ooh. And the Devil card as well. Now, people tend to think that the Devil is an evil card or low vibrational card, but with Justice and the King of Cups, with these positive cards, it feels like towards the end of the year, like I said, that's when you're going to let the cat out of the bag, all right? That's when you're going to say, hey, I know y'all didn't know, but here goes my boutique. Y'all didn't know I bought a boutique, but here we go. Okay? Or, look at my engagement ring, bitch. I'm engaged now. We was keeping it on a hush. Or, here go Junior. Y'all didn't know, but bitch, I was pregnant the whole time. Like, whatever the case is. But you're going to, in the end of the year, the justice you receive is King of Cups, that emotional fulfillment, having everything that you want. Devil energy is indulgence, okay? We have the Four of Cups with the Devil energy. What I'm getting from this is like, some of y'all may be like staying in the house, not spending money, watching your spending, because you've been saving for a major indulgence. It may be, I don't know, a condo in Hawaii, like a vacation home, or something just luxurious and beautiful and something that you deserve, something that you've always been wanting. You're going to get it. And it's like it's a reward for stopping, like, and doing what Spirit needs you to do, which is to heal, which is to heal your heart. I also got with the moon and the Page of Pentacles that may be some type of financial win, maybe a lottery win, maybe some type of inheritance. But it's not something that you're going to tell everyone about. It feels like because you've gone through so much, all you want at this point is to just enjoy your life. So if you did win the lottery, yeah, you would keep it a secret and you would just live your life blissfully, quietly, buying the little things that you would want. With Virgo energy, you all are very practical. So I don't even see that the splurge would look like a splurge in the way of, say, like Aries or Leo, splurge. It would be, I don't know, a nice Acura versus an Aston Martin. Or it would be, just several little enjoyable trips throughout the year instead of buying a condo in Tokyo. Like, they're practical, but they're very fulfilling for you. These things that you are going to do, these things that are going to bring you emotional bliss, and these things that you're going to indulge in are very well deserved after everything that you have just gone through and everything that you're going to spend the first 8 months of this year recovering from. Okay, so let's not linger here in the tarot. Let's move on to the Monology messages. Monology, what messages do we have for Virgo? A personal issue reaches resolution. Yes, so full moon in Cancer. Very emotional full moon. And I feel like this personal issue is what you're dealing with in this first 8 months of the year. It's the recovery from what you've recently just come out of, okay? It's the healing. It's a purge, is what I feel. A purge. There is something within you that needs to be let out. That 8 of Cups in the beginning of the reading when I was shuffling, something that you need to remove yourself from emotionally. I feel that there's something within you that you're holding on to emotionally, that you need to cry about, that you need to scream about, that you need to, I don't know, fight about. Like, whatever it is, it has to be released. And I think that that's what's going to happen with the full moon in Cancer energy. And likely it'll happen within the second portion of the year. Okay, so between months 4 and 8. Okay, what is the next message that we have for Virgo? You're very close to achieving a goal. All right. The Gibbous Moon card, and I feel like that's where the Page of Pentacles comes in. Whatever this windfall is, some of you all may not even see it coming. Whatever this gift is that you receive is going to help you in attaining whatever this goal is. Okay? Even if that goal is just peace and enjoyment, you're going to be offered this gift that helps you reach this goal. And what's the last card? Balance your spirituality and your practicality, full moon in Pisces. All right, so some more water energy. With the full moon in Pisces, needing to balance your spirituality and your practicality. With this card, I feel like there's a need to, and this makes sense for you, Virgo, but really get grounded. Don't be so love and light that you are ignoring your healing. The reason why this is not a love and light channel is because I understand the duality of spirituality, and I understand the nature of healing. If you are to heal, there is no way in hell that you're going to heal by constantly just being positive all the time. What that's going to end up looking like is you suppressing the shit you need to heal and then painting it over with love and light. That's not how you heal. That's how you continue to be in a state of pain, of anguish. To truly heal, you have to face the shit that plagues you. Okay? So with this card, what I'm getting, and I don't typically read it this way, but there's a necessity for you to be grounded in the reality of your issues, grounded in the reality of your pain. Face that shit head on. Okay? Once you do that, once you purge and you do the shadow work, then you can do some love and light shit. But healing is very much a process that involves duality. It cannot be all light all the time. Okay? It's going to get ugly. It's going to be painful and it's going to be hard. And in the end, it'll be beautiful. Okay? But you got to do the hard shit first. Okay, so let's move on to your rebel messages. Rebel, talk nice. I actually do care if y'all mean to the Virgos because I feel I like y'all a little bit, Virgo. Yeah. Baby. Okay, so Rebel says, get over yourself. It's time to pull your shit together, okay? Help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. That'll be really good on your spirit, okay? It really feels amazing to do good things for other people. For those of you all who are very spiritual like myself, I consider those types of humanitarian charity type efforts offerings to my ancestors, to my deities. Any humanitarian efforts, even if it's just handing a homeless man $1, I consider that giving an offering to Papa Legba. Like, okay? So this could really be a very spiritual thing for you as well. Helping others, indeed, can help yourself as well. The next one says, fuck, shit is about to get real. Fuck, you need your people around you, okay? With this card, I always say, when they say you need your people around, that means your real ones, your true ones, your ace boon coons, the ones that know the situation, the ones that have held you down through the situation, not just anybody. It can't just be anybody, all right? And I don't feel like anything negative is happening to you. I mean, we all are going to have our ups and downs. It's just life. But I don't feel like anything overtly negative is about to happen to you. I feel like this is you pulling all that shit up out of you that needs to be healed. And that's going to make you cry. It's going to make you hurt. It's going to make you go through some realizations, okay? And that's when you're going to need your day ones. You're going to need someone to hold you. You're going to need someone to pass you the tissue. You're going to need someone to just not say anything and just sit with you. Okay? But Virgo, for you, it's going to be a heavy process. And that's just something that you have to understand. But like I said, it's going to be beautiful in the end. This is Rebirthing is what I just heard. You are being rebirthed, Virgo, into a more beautiful life. Okay. The last card says detox. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit out. Okay. Detoxing that pain. Okay. That's why you're going to need your people too. Have you ever watched someone detox, let's say from drugs or alcohol? That's very much what spiritual awakening, spiritual cleansing, and healing looks like. Because you are detoxing from a lot of learned behaviors, a lot of traumas, and it's hard and it's painful. Okay, so you're gonna need your people. Okay, and that includes ancestors. If you have ancestor altars, I 1010% recommend leaving your tears at the altar. Leave your tears at the altar. Let your people love you and nourish you through your frustration. Okay, I do it all the time. That's why I'm looking over here. That's where my big mama altar at. Okay, like she been there for me. They will be there for you. You will feel the love. Okay, so let's move on to the affirmators and the sacred self-care. Whew, I didn't know it was gonna be like this today. Let's start with the affirmation. I didn't expect y'all's reading to be so heavy. And look what the affirmation is. It's self-love. It says, I openly embrace a feeling of self-love, the PG kind. I love myself because I understand myself. I love myself as the most committed partner I will ever have. I show myself love any way I can. And when I screw up, I remember to be sweet and gentle with myself. If not, I'm going to make myself sleep on the couch. You got that, self? All right, so that's the message. Self-love. Be gentle with yourself through this process, through this rebirthing. Be gentle with yourself, okay? You are human. Don't forget that. Understand? Yeah, we are spiritual beings, but the experience that we're having is very human, okay? And what self-care practice will benefit Virgo the most this year? Bro, I love spirit so much because they do shit like this. Guess what self-care practice gonna benefit you the most? What I said go cry at the altar. Spirit said make one. Make one. Okay? The mantra says, I dedicate a space for my sacred spiritual practices or ritual practices. An altar is a place to gather sacred objects, set intentions, reflect, pray, and feel connected to your spirit and to the universe. Whether simple or elaborate, permanent or temporary, big or small, inside a home or outside in nature, it is a space for honoring the people, places, things, and activities that enrich the soul. Tune into what feels right for you. Do you need to refresh your altar space or create a new one? You can create anything from a money altar to a fertility altar, but whatever direction you go in, begin with intention. Look inside yourself for clarity on what you want to focus on. Photos, crystals, candles, animal totems, and objects to represent the 5 elements of the earth, air, fire, water, and ether. All are perfect items to use. Intuitively select items that feel right and meaningful to you. Craft your altar to reflect your own creative power and the sacredness you bring to everyday life. Sit in front of it and focus on manifesting your intention. Remember that the altar itself does not hold the power of manifestation, but the energy within you as you interact with it does. The journal prompt of this card, says, what do you feel like your altar is missing that you would like to add? Or if you don't have an altar, what is stopping you from creating one? Okay, and as I was reading this, what I heard was self-love altar. So create an altar space dedicated solely to this healing that you are doing for yourself. Put some, of course, earth elements up there, but put some rose quartz up there. Put some roses up there. Anything, any herbs deriving from like Venusian energy, Venus energy, okay, that encourages love. All right. I can put a list in the comments below of things that you could possibly put on that altar, but definitely use your intuition. What do you feel drawn toward? What makes you feel love? Okay. So let's go ahead and move on to your advice. Oh, no, crystal spirit. What crystal spirit will support Virgo this year the most? What guidance? There's too many, but I see carnelian. What guidance? Pyrite. And I kind of feel like I want to touch on carnelian because it did come out, but I put it back. But let's see what pyrite spirit has to offer you. Now, the pyrite spirit is number 45, which reduces down to number 9, which is a number of completion. So like Spirit had said at the beginning of this reading, all you got to do is get through this month. Like the hard part is over, okay? The hard part is over. So, my bad, y'all. Here's your pyrite. And the essential meaning, hello, is inherent value, knowing your worth, self-appreciation, genuine abundance, and prosperity within. Through the ages, humans have sought the gems of the earth, the crystals whose beauty delighted the eye and whose powers could aim them in their quest to achieve a sense of safety and abundance. They recognize the intrinsic value of these gifts from nature, and when the pyrite spirit appears, you are meant to appreciate the abundance, an abundance of opportunities, resources, support, and most importantly, love. A scarcity mentality will prevent you from seeing all that is available to you, and you are called now to offer thanks for the myriad of gifts you've been giving to help you achieve balance. As you take your healing journey, you will find it easier and easier to recognize that you will always have what you need. Abundance awaits you as you ready yourself to claim it. Abundance awaits you as you ready yourself to claim it. The conscious universe has your back. What you need will not be denied you at this time. So open yourself to receiving it by practicing appreciation. Okay? And like I said, I wanted to see the carnelian as well. I just passed it. I want to see what that meaning is for you because it flipped right in my hand. Okay, so I found the carnelian. So this is the carnelian. And the essential meaning is increased confidence, dignity, poise, and self-assurance. Rising above the fray is much easier when you feel confident in your strengths and know that the conscious universe is lighting a path for you. There's no shame in feeling unsure as you leave behind the unfamiliar. But carnelian spirit is here to help you grow your confidence so that you can experience dignity and poise even when it's clear that you are imperfect and not completely certain of what step to take next. You have come so far and grown so much. Give yourself credit and know that you make the best decisions for the good of all when you feel self assured because you are connected to the conscious universe, your co creator at all times. You are awake, alert, heeding the signs that guide you on the healing path. So hold your head high. Okay? So carnelian and pyrite. Bro. Mm-mm-mm. So much healing ahead for you all. So much healing. So much self-love. So much pouring into yourself. That's exactly what you're needing right now throughout this next year. So it definitely has the energy of rebirthing. Okay? I love that for you. All right, so let's go ahead and get your advice and your postcard from Spirit, and that will wrap up your reading. This reading does signify the beginning of not daily readings, but lots of bonus readings throughout Virgo season, okay? So make sure that you all are subscribed, that you like the videos and all that, so that you will be notified whenever you get these bonus readings. Okay, so what is the advice, Spirit, for Virgo? Period. Girl, if they tell you again. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the advice is the Five of Pentacles, coming out of that lack mentality, coming out of feeling like you're not enough or you don't have enough, or that that you will again be abandoned, left out in the cold. Like whatever this is that you are recovering from, it's not going to happen to you again. Spirit said, both of them, two of them said that after this, like the hard part is over. All right. The next card is the Ace of Cups, which is a card of healing. It is the beginning of your healing journey. Ace is the beginning. All right. It can also be the beginning of a spiritual journey for a lot of you. It's time to release the toxicity, the devil in the reverse. And to do all of this, it is going to require you to dig deep and pull on that inner strength to get through it. But Virgo, homegirl, homeboy, you're going to get through it. And you're going to come out on the other side more beautiful, more confident, more abundant than you ever were before. Okay? So, postcards from Spirit, let's hear it. And they gave me two, what they had to say. They said, "Dearest you, there is only one you, and you have a unique path and a special purpose. You are supposed to have specific experiences in this world and meet certain people, but then it is up to you how you live, how awake you choose to be, and how willing you are to grow and strip away what's false. Don't compare yourself to others. It's easy to think that a person is happier because their outside looks good according to society's standards. But you can't know anyone's internal experience. Compare yourself only to your past self. See how far you come? Don't be distracted by what others are doing or accomplishing. Stay focused on what inspires you. That's how you get successful and find happiness. Want what you have now, not what someone else has. We love you immensely, and we know your journey ahead is sparkling with miracles and wondrous things. Trust. Loving you forever and ever." Okay. The next one says, "Dear you, oh my, things are stirred up and changes upon you. This is a cause for celebration. No need to be nervous, but know that it is okay to be afraid when faced with the uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear, but rather in spite of it or because of it. Step into the unknown now. Let go of that branch you're clinging to and let Spirit take the wheel and help steer to your highest good and most wonderful adventure. All you need to concern yourself with is choosing courage as your ally. I read that. Leave the rest up to us. There's a load of miracles being shipped your way. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said? Take one step towards the gods and we'll take 10 towards you. We're all doing the Destiny Cha-Cha on your behalf. That's right. Don't be afraid to dance. Okay? So, Don't compare yourself to anyone else but yourself. Take a look at your past and realize that you have really come a very long way. And Spirit is saying there's only blessings ahead. There's only beauty ahead for you, okay? So don't be afraid of what's coming, because what's coming, it's gonna be litty, okay? Yeah, so that is your message. If this resonates for you, please let me know how in the comments below. Until the next time I read for you all, of course, I'm wishing you all love and light. Now go get right. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Bye.